G'day everyone, Aussie Mark here, and I've been tagged by the Dish D. G'day Dishy, thanks for the tag mate. And this is another tag video that's doing the rounds at the present moment, and the theme of this is one folder everything, one folding knife for everything. So I guess the idea is if you can only have one folding knife for the rest of your days, which is it going to be? It's kind of a crazy question and it's going to be a real tough one, but we'll dig in and have a go. I've fished out some folding knives here, kind of they're a bit representative of the different brands that I've got and various knives that I like. Some brands have got more knives on the table than others, but that's just because that's how many's in the collection. So basically going to just go through these in a process of elimination, and we'll quick talk about which ones we're going to knock out. So first up, we've only got the 1K bar folder on the table. This is a Dozier Folding Hunter, terrific little budget knife. I've got no real complaints with it. However, let's be honest, we've got some better stuff here on the table, so it's out of there. So bye bye K-bar. What have we got next? Let's have a look at this one. This is an interesting one, a Gerber Gator 2. Not the easiest thing in the world to open one-handed. It's actually not a bad knife and everything, but it's very, very wide. As I say, the opening is a little bit ordinary, and of course it features the legendary Gerber mystery steel, which basically pisses me off. Gerber, start telling us what you're using. It's really annoying. So it's out for no other reason than that, I guess. I've only got one cold steel offering on the table. This is the Raja Free, which is really an interesting knife, and actually quite like this thing. But it's not your everyday kind of utility knife that I'd have for everything. Again, good knife, but it's just not going to cover all my needs, so it's just going to be out of there. Alright, we've got a couple of Benchmades in here. We'll move on to them next. I've got a Model 527 designed by Mr. Malapagi, which I know I'm not going to rave on about. You guys have heard me rave on about. I like it a lot. Hell of a lot actually. It really is one of my favourites. However, this one's going to trump it. So unfortunately the little 527's out. Surprised about that, aren't you, Dishy? Okay. What have we got here? I said this was going to trump that one. This is another Benchmade. This is a Griptilian, Model 551. It's running 154 cm steel, terrific blade shape, flat ground, reasonably thick blade. It's a do everything kind of knife, very comfortable to use. And me being a lefty, the axis lock is terrific. So we'll keep that one in the frame for the moment, see where we're going to end up. A little bit of an unusual one, I guess. This is a Victorinox one-hand trekker, terrific thing. And honestly, if you only have one knife, this wouldn't be a bad thing to have. It's got screwdrivers, can openers, bottle openers. It's got a little wood saw in there, so it's a pretty versatile piece of gear. So that can stay in the frame. Up the top here, the only Ontario on the table, and love this thing. Really love this thing. It's a Rat 1, of course. Everyone's familiar with these. Osate steel, which, you know, let's face it, it's probably not the greatest steel on earth, but the blade shape and the feel of this thing, tremendous. Really, really like that knife, so that stays in. We'll move into the Spydercos. We have a Tenacious, basically pretty much of a legend in the knife community. Very, very good knife. And however, I've got a couple of Spydercos there, and they trump this one. So the Tenacious, great though it is out. This is going to be a tough one. I've got a Delicate 4, full flat ground, of course VG10 steel, excellent little EDC blade. Just put that there for the moment. Also alongside we've got its bigger brother, which is the Endura 4, again VG10, full flat ground. You guys know the story. So we're going to pick between one of these. The reality is, if you can only have one, you're probably going to go the larger knife. It can do everything the smaller knife can do, and a little bit more. So the Delic is out, and the Endura stays in. So we're down to 4. In reality, this is personal preference. If I'm only going to have one knife, it's going to be probably a straight knife. I'm not going to go for what is, in some regards, a multi-tool. As good as this is, it is a compromise. It is not as good a knife, strictly speaking, as these other ones. So we will knock that one out, somewhat sadly. So we're down to 3. This is really getting tough. Let's have a look at these. So they're similar size. In fact, you'll notice they're all rather similar in size. Which way to travel here? I really think I'm probably going to have to go with the Spyderco over the Ontario, simply because it's got the better steel. But it's a tough call. The Ontario, I should say, really does punch way above its weight considering the price. But we'll knock that one out. So we're down to two extremely good knives here, which is the Spyderco Endura and the Benchmade Griptilian. And personal preferences are going to come in here, which is I guess what this is all about. This is probably a better slicer. Well, it's not probably, it is a better slicer than this one. However, slightly thinner blade. And in some respects I just think long-term heavy duty use, the Griptilian's going to hold sway. So just knocking the Endura out of the ballpark there, and we're going to go with this. And again, as I say, for me it's the axis lock's a big selling point. I am a lefty, so the knife is of course completely ambidextrous in operation, and basically it's just quality. Have a listen to this. Beautiful, really beautiful mechanism. You just can't go wrong with one of these, and it fits the hand well. It just does everything. It's a good cutter, and I think it'll hold up to a lot of use. I'm pretty sure it'll outlive me. So that's my pick, the Benchmade Model 551 Griptilian. At least that's my pick for today. Could change tomorrow. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now. Actually, hold everything. I've got to tag two people. Damn, almost forgot. Okay, tags. BohenianBruce, fellow Australian. Now Bruce has got an awesome, really awesome collection of knives, a heap of them. So it'll be fascinating to see what Bruce comes up with. So don't know if you're into tag videos, Bruce. I hope you are, mate. But I'd love to see what you come up with on this challenge. And a fellow left-hander, Southpaw Knives. I haven't seen a video for you in a while, mate. So it's a good prompt for you. If you could do a video, I'd like to see a fellow lefty's opinion. Again, signing off now. Really going to sign off this time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.